Yo, let me make sure I got this right. Okay. All right, here we go, man. Here we go. I think I'm gonna disable the likes. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, let me disable the likes because this is gonna be one of those videos that Trey White. This is gonna be one of the videos where matter of fact, I'll leave it on. I'll leave it on for now. I'll disable it later. They could dislike it and then I'll disable it. Anyway. Yo, what's going on, man? Everybody, real quick. I know it's mad early. I don't expect too many people to come in here, but I need to make this video real quick. It's not really necessarily important, but I just want people to understand, man. It is the summertime. You know, it's still 1 more month left in the summer, and I've been on vacation, pretty much building a new PC. You know, upgrading some of my equipment, things of that nature. Just around the house stuff. Not even on the YouTube content creator shit. Just enjoying life, trying to make things a little bit better for myself. And at this time of the year, views are pretty much down, and there's a lot of stuff going on with YouTube and just social media in general. And honestly, I've been enjoying a little break from the internet, man, just away from all the corniness, the lameness that goes on. And yeah, man, that's just where I'm at right now. So I'm just gonna talk to y'all real quick about some stuff that's happening. Okay, so all of the trolling nonsense, all of the hating, the complaining, the whatever you want to call it, the manipulation, all that stuff is still here on YouTube. I still see it, of course. I still get hit up. I still get like messages and stuff, notifications, and I just want y'all to know, man. The reason I haven't really been like baiting into it is because I'm kind of done with all of that, man. Like, it was funny in the beginning, and I've been here 4 years, 2014. It was funny in the beginning, you know what I mean? It's a little joke here and there, getting y'all mad and shit. This shit was funny. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. But it's time to move on, man. As far as for me, like, y'all want to stay mad. Y'all dudes want to be jealous. Y'all want to hate and create all these weird accounts and be stalking people and carrying on. Like, hey, man, do what y'all, whatever makes y'all feel better at the end of the day, man. Jesus loves y'all all, man. But I just had to let y'all know, man, I'm just not entertained with it. It's boring to me. YouTube is becoming boring. No games are out for me to review. That's really what I like to do on YouTube. I like to review games, but no real games that I'm interested in have come out since today's July. So the last good game that came out was probably two months ago. So that's why I haven't really been uploading. And around this time of the year, I don't really upload. But yeah, September looks like everything's going to start to go back to normal. And then I'll probably pop up with some game reviews. But as far as like just coming on the internet, entertaining all this dumb shit, I'm kind of past it because you guys don't know how to take a joke, one. And two, y'all don't know how to let shit go, man. You got a lot of YouTubers out here that are crying about things that happened in 07, 06, 05. Some of the people that watch this content wasn't even walking. Some of the people that's watching this content are teenagers right now. So they were little babies or kids. And you guys are still running around crying about things that happened 10 years ago. So I kind of got bored with this, man. I got bored with YouTube. It's just got to a place where if I reply, that's just gonna get this person going. They're gonna start making content, and it's not worth replying because I don't care at the end of the day. And then people take everything you say so serious on the internet, all the crying, all the bitching, all the carrying on. And I'm like, yo, Twitter. Let's talk about Twitter for a quick second, man. Twitter's worse than YouTube, actually. People sit on Twitter all day complaining about video games. I'm like, yo, y'all don't got nothing better to do than sit here and keep complaining. Every time people tweet, they're complaining about this platform. I prefer Sony. Xbox is trash. Xbox is great. Sony's trash. It's cool to have a little joke every now and again. Don't get me wrong. But all that bitching and moaning all day, every day, I watch the same people complain every day on Twitter for months. So I'm sitting here saying to myself, this is not fun, man. It's not fun no more, man. Everybody has the same like niche saying, this guy's gonna bash Xbox, this guy's gonna bash PlayStation, this guy's gonna be irrational, this guy's gonna talk about 2002. Like, everybody has the same thing going on over and over and over and over and over, and it gets boring. And I just got bored with YouTube, man. Like, I told people, what's up, Darkhead? I am gonna check out Octopath Traveler, by the way. It looks interesting, actually. So, like I said, man, Twitter kind of showed me more and more that this shit's about clout chasing and being corny. And, you know, people keep trying to come at me. And don't get me wrong, I really don't care because these people at the end of the day are faceless nobodies. So it's not something that I should take serious, and I don't. I used to take this stuff. Well, I didn't really necessarily used to say took it serious. I used to entertain this stuff. But at the end of the day, it's the people that you do see. It's the people that you do know who they are. And you just see them complaining day in and day out. Oh, I hate this. I hate that. And this is whack. And they should do this. I'm like, bro, why are you so mad? Why y'all so angry? It's video games. Don't you realize how weird that is to sit up there and complain all day about video games? That shit's weird. That's very fucking weird, man. Very weird. Even the sports fanatics don't complain about basketball all day, baseball all day, football all day. They have their little argument and they keep it moving. They might go on Twitter and make a little couple tweets and keep it moving. This community, these dudes be on Twitter all day and night saying the same shit over and over and over. Go to the YouTube channel, a whole bunch of videos talking about the same fucking thing over and over and over. Yo, Theo was good. Spencer was good, man. Super was good. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm just pretty much letting y'all know that you know, I got bored with YouTube, man. It's the same old shit, man. Everybody says the same thing on here. Twitter's worse, and I'm just letting y'all know that I'm not really digging it, man. I'm not really digging it, man. So, I was gonna say something, but I don't need to say it because people will take that information in the wrong way. So I'm not gonna say that. But the bottom line is, yeah, man. So when Spider-Man comes out, I'll probably be back doing my game reviews because that's actually what I prefer. A lot of people don't realize I'm not a YouTube channel that makes these type of videos. I'm not a YouTube channel. Yo, Dog Side was good. I'm not a YouTube channel that likes to talk about other men and worry about what someone else said and what he's doing. But I just wanted to address overall. And the reason that I'm addressing this right now is because this morning I woke up and I had a notification. I had a couple of notifications. I'm not popular or nothing, but I get like a little couple handful of notifications. You know what I mean? Yo, Bean, what's good, bro? King Bean, what's good? I get a couple notifications, and I happened to see this notification from like a sock account, and I was like looking. I said, those sock accounts. Ever since I unprivated my Twitter, these sock accounts started popping back up, of course. And you know the reason I don't like the sock accounts is because when people go to check your authenticity of followers, if you got a lot of sock accounts following you, those sock accounts will show up as botted followers. And you know, of course, there will be the whole story about your Twitter being botted and all that, right? So when I see the certain ones with notifications that they like tweets, I said, okay, let me see what's going on in case I need to block this person. So I went to click it, and when I went to click it, the person, I should show y'all the tweet, but I don't even feel like doing all that because it's not that serious, or giving the person like recognition because it wasn't that serious. But I just want to tell y'all like what goes on. So I saw the tweet, the notification. When I clicked it, it was an argument between BG and another YouTuber. I'm not gonna say his name because I really don't even want to say this dude's name because he's annoying. And the sock account was like retweeting some stuff that my name was mentioned in. And when I went to go see what the argument was about, I saw that it was BG, the YouTuber, and me arguing. So I said, how come I don't remember these tweets? So I said, some said, click on the actual account. That's me. And when I clicked on the account, it was an old tweet and it was a fake account of me. And it was like pretty much instigation going on where this person and BG was arguing. My account was there. And I was like in between going back and forth, like instigating with the whole situation. And I'm sitting there saying to myself, this is crazy because people were liking the tweets. People were like leaving the comments thinking that's me. And that wasn't even my real Twitter account. So I'm looking at this saying, damn, this is a couple months old. This had happened and I never was aware of it. And apparently there was like a big little Twitter argument going on here. And this was from May. Yeah, it was from May, I think. And I said, damn, you know, I really don't want to talk about this, but I got to address it because people see these things and they go, I don't like Jimmy. Jimmy is a dickhead. Jimmy this and Jimmy that. And I'm sitting here like, look, you guys kind of got to start realizing that a lot of the reasons that y'all are getting mad and upset, y'all shouldn't take it serious. Two, a lot of times that's not even me. And I keep waiting for people to realize a lot of the shit that you guys are hearing is not true. It's not real. But I'm not going to sit up here and keep defending myself to people that want to believe negative shit. It's up to you. Now, at this point, I got to a place with YouTube where I decided it's not for me to keep coming on here getting personal. Because I come on here and I give y'all like personal information. Like when I go do riding with Jimmy, that's like my real life. I'm vlogging to y'all, like legit vlogging my life. It's not about me being a character. It's not about me being a dickhead. It's not about me being an Xbox fan or a PlayStation fan. It's about me like really kicking it with y'all. So people be like, oh, I don't like Jimmy. And I look, I'm like, who is this? I don't even know this person for them to say that. But then I see things like what I saw this morning. And I'm like, you know what? This person probably had a run-in with that account or some kind of thing where he thought it was me and it wasn't. Whatever. Because there's a million scenarios I could give y'all. But when I saw this argument from May and BG was arguing with a certain YouTubers, it should be obvious who the person is who he was arguing with because it's around May. So y'all put two and two together, y'all figure out who I'm talking about. And there was me right in the middle. And I'm like, damn, I was reading. I even misspell when I tweet, right? This person had misspells in the tweets and everything. I'm like, this is fucking crazy. So I'm looking at this and I'm saying, wow, you know, if anybody was to come across this and see this, they would be looking at that thinking I'm some kind of nutty ass dickhead. And I was sitting there thinking that for a hot second, I thought that was me. So I clicked, some said click on the Twitter page. And when I clicked on the Twitter page and it said, do you want to follow the Twitter account? I said, this is a fucking fake account of me. It's a fucking fake account. And I was just sitting there shaking my head because I was like, yo, man, it's like constantly I got to tell people, yo, be careful what you watch. Be careful what you listen to. Be careful like what you believe. Just come to me and ask me something. Don't be sitting up there just going off of what you see, because a lot of the shit y'all see is being manipulated, and I'm tired of talking about it. It's like every time I have to address it, I'm giving attention to this shit, and it's not important to me. Let me go into the chat. Yo, Merc, what's up, bro? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Merc 305, Bambino. I love riding with Jimmy. Season 3. Yo, you know I got 140 episodes of riding with Jimmy out there. And there's like another 40 episodes I had to delete. So that thing would have almost hit 200 episodes already. I didn't even realize how many of those was out. But I'll have a season 3 when the time is right. I'll come back and it'll be season 3, but not right now because it's the summer. People don't have anything better to do. Once the games come out and I'll have topics to talk about other than this type of shit, I'll do it. Because there's a time of the year when things get slow, and if I do a riding with Jimmy, this is what we'll be talking about. And I don't want to be entertaining this type of shit. So that is the reason I'm deciding to take my break. Plus, not to mention, I'm currently building a new PC. I have my Avery Media 4K capture card. I didn't even open it yet. I'm trying to decide if I want to get an i7 8700K or do I want to wait for the 9700K, which is supposed to come out literally in a couple weeks. So I'm trying to wait and see if the i7 9700K comes out, which is supposedly going to be an 8-core. I'm going to get that, and I'm probably going to get that with the with a high-end motherboard. I'm going to throw probably 32, maybe 64 gigs of DDR4 RAM. I'm going to go with 3600 megahertz this time. My current PC is only running 2400 megahertz, which is slow considering today's standards. But my motherboard, that's the max I could have in it. So I'm going to get the I'm definitely going to get the DDR for 3600. I might even get 4000 because the motherboard goes up to 42 now. So I might get 4000, but I'm looking at 3600 megahertz right now, along with the I'm not even going to get the i7 8700K. I should say I'm going to get the i7 8060, which is supposedly 5 gigahertz stock core version of the i8. But if you overclock it, I think it goes to 5.5, but you shouldn't overclock past 5 gigahertz. Everyone knows it's just going to get too hot. But I'll use liquid cooling anyway, but still that's putting too much faith in liquid cooling. But the bottom line is I'm getting the 5 gigahertz version of the i8 if I don't get the the i7 8700K. If I don't get the i7 9700K. And just for those of you who don't know, when they say i7, the next number behind that is usually the generation. So 87 means it's the 8th generation. So the 97 will be the 9th generation, and that is the one I'm waiting for. All right, so that's some quick nerd talk. So if I get the i7 9700K is supposed to be a traditional 8-core CPU, but it's supposed to be a lot faster than the 8700K. That's why I'm waiting out. And I'm probably going to get that with an 1180. Hopefully, it'll be an 1180 Ti. But the 1180 Ti, the earliest that's supposed to come out in September. I can't wait till September to build this PC. So I'm more than likely going to end up with an 1180, which is unfortunate because that's only like 10% faster than my 1080 Ti that I currently have based off the charts that I saw, if those charts are real. Okay? So that's how it goes. Yeah, this is another thing too in the chat. Somebody says Red exposed me. There's a few coin people saying Red exposed me for lying. I want y'all to understand something about the engagement with me and Red Infamy. Shout out to Red Infamy, one, because she is a real one. And two, yo, Wolflow, I saw you say good morning. Good morning, bro. I'm actually gonna address your comment simply because I'm glad you brought that up, because that's something I wanted to talk about too. A lot of y'all take that shit too serious. A lot of y'all see me saying stuff on Weapon World Podcast, and y'all take it way too serious. That's just me humoring a statement. It doesn't mean that I agree with it. It doesn't mean that I even take it serious. Red was saying stuff, and Red and me have had a history of her saying something and me saying something, never clashing. I didn't take anything she did on the podcast as her coming after me. I was joking when I was like, oh, Red is getting at me. Red is just fact checking my trophies. At the end of the day, believe it or not, y'all are the ones who think that I actually am trying to run from people seeing my trophies. I'm trying to hide things. I'm trying to be secretive. Hold on, let me turn my phone on. Hold on. Yeah, back to what I was saying about the trophies. Y'all are the ones who thinks that I'm trying to hide trophies and stuff. You see, when she went to my account, she was able to see my trophies. It was no issue. But that's what I said. There was a running thing on the internet. This whole trolling thing started over somebody saying my trophies was private. And I told them the reason that my account was private is because my daughter was on my account, right? And people started trolling stuff about my daughter and all that. And it made sense. As a father, it made sense that if you have a little kid that's your kid on your account, and they go in there and they do like little things like watch movies or look through to see, because you know she wasn't playing no games on it or nothing. It would make sense what I said. So once I was able to get her like information and everything off the account where it's no connection to me or any kind of way like that, everything was fine. I unprivate the account. People started following me. Then there was a whole bunch of nonsense with that. So I'm getting on track to the Red Infamy thing. People take this stuff too serious. If I did choose to private my account, I have privated my Twitter like a month ago. If I choose to private my stuff, so what? Who cares? If you want to know what's going on, follow my fucking Twitter page. That's what it's for. Follow my fucking Twitter page. Now, as far as PlayStation and Xbox goes, I really don't want people on my PlayStation or Xbox account if you're not coming to play games. Don't come to be nosy. Don't come to see what I'm doing so you can make content. Don't come to talk shit. If you want to play a game with me or you have the same interest as me in gaming, yeah, friend request me. I'll follow you back or whatever. But don't be just coming because I'm on a podcast or because you just want to see if I play games or not. All that shit's stupid to me. All that shit's stupid to me. The reason that's stupid to me is because I don't do that to these other dudes who be out here frauding all day and night. But y'all say, oh, Jimmy's not playing games. Jimmy is botting. Nothing about Jimmy is real. Meanwhile, everything is right there for you to look at. But I don't see people doing this to these other people who clearly are doing the shit that I get accused of. Clearly, 100%. Now back to Red Infamy. I didn't take anything she did on the podcast as her being aggressive towards me, exposing me, none of that type of shit. It wasn't serious to me at all. I actually thought it was funny. I actually think you should check what the fuck people be talking about. A lot of y'all have this misconception that I'm like against someone asking me about anything. Oh, don't be asking me if I beat a game. Don't be asking me if I actually have trophies. Don't be asking. No, I don't care about that. Yeah, someone could sit up here on the internet all day and lie to you. If you're gonna fact check them, that's fine with me. I'm okay with fact checking. But for some reason, there was people saying, oh, Red was getting at him and he was getting called out. No, we was just having a conversation. And at the end of the day, I said, Red, I'll play more PlayStation games than you probably, more exclusives. And then she was like, yeah, you do. And she started joking around calling me a pony. And that's how that went. But nobody caught that part. Nobody caught that part. It was all about the drama, trying to have a drama situation. And that's why I got bored with YouTube. Everything is about turning everything into some fucking petty ass drama. Red is a journalist. I don't think she had time for that. I would hope she don't. And she clearly don't. And neither do I, because I'm a parent. I'm a person who has to take care of his business. I have responsibility. A lot of the dudes who get involved in this, I see that they don't have the responsibilities that a lot of men have. And I'm not trying to insult none of you guys that are in that situation. But if you don't have kids and stuff, yeah, of course, you got more time to be sitting up here worrying about what a guy is doing on the internet. But you should really be asking yourself, is it really healthy or worth it to be worried about other men like that? And Red even said that she's a female. She said, I'm a need for men to stop worrying about other men. I've been saying this for 3 years. Why do people worry so much about what the fuck I'm doing? Who cares what I'm doing? If I was botting, who cares? If I'm botting, who cares? Who cares? If I hide my trophies, who cares? If you don't like it, simple as that, man. Just don't fuck with it. Even though a lot of the shit that I hear and see, I'll be just sitting there wondering where did it come from. But once again, it goes back to the tweet I got this morning. When I looked at the tweet, it was a long conversation. There was a whole bunch of people I didn't like in the tweets. There was BG in the tweets. There was another YouTube in the tweets. And there was me in the tweets. And that wasn't even me. That was a fake account. And it was a long, drawn-out conversation. And I was actually shocked at how many comments were there and how many people was replying. And meanwhile, all along, that wasn't even my real account. So that was putting me in a whole bunch of shit. And I remember the Great Exposer. I started getting tweets from him one day, and he was cursing me out. And I said, well, I'm like, why is this dude that be with Bond cursing me out? So I said to myself, yes, I'm very relevant because I do game reviews. So when I do a game review and then I start getting views and I get thousands of views and y'all start saying those views is fake, you will see I'm relevant because that's how I usually get my views. When games come out and I review them early and I get my games early and I unbox them early and review them early, I'm extremely relevant because I go to somebody at IGN and I'll tell them that I got a review up and then usually I'll get some views. So just to let you guys know, yes, I am relevant. Right now, I am on hiatus. But I know in September when Spider-Man comes out, I will have views again when that game comes out. You know what I mean? So yes, I'm real relevant. But anyway, I digress, man, because that's what y'all don't get. That's what y'all don't get, man. But anyway, Red made a good point. Men need to stop worrying about men, and that's the main problem and what I got sick of and bored with, because y'all shouldn't be putting so much energy into other people like that. It's not cool. Like, y'all should find better things to do with your time. And that's something I noticed. It was cool at first to see, like, you know, people getting triggered. It was funny to me. But then when I seen that people were actually wasting time and energy making accounts and going to people, it was weird. Now back to the Great Exposer real quick. The Great Exposer was hitting me up, insulting me, talking a whole bunch of stuff about being fat and all this other stuff. And I didn't know what he was talking about. He was pretty much calling me fat. So I was saying to myself, why is this guy coming at me all of a sudden? Like, I'm definitely not getting into it with this dude. This is one of Bond's friends. I'm not getting into it with him because whatever he's going to talk about, he's probably going to talk about some kind of bot and shit. So it's like, ain't no point in hearing the same regurgitated story over and over and over, right? So I said, let me go to his Twitter and see what's happening. It was a fake account who said something to him, and he didn't even realize to go look at the account and see if it was really me. And he got into it with the fake account, and somehow he started tweeting me because he didn't realize that that account and me was two different accounts. And I just shook my head. So I told Bond, I said, Bond, I said, yo, can you go get your boy? Because he over here tweeting me, talking shit to me, and he don't realize that's a fake account that started this whole thing. So he's like, oh man, okay. And then he didn't even apologize or nothing. He just kind of just like not said anything. So that right there kind of let me know now too, this guy must have some kind of issue with me, because while you should apologize, because you started tweeting and attacking me as a grown man, he should have apologized. Now, I noticed that that's usually how people on YouTube act. That's usually how people on YouTube act. because now I know in the back of my head, because he didn't apologize, maybe he might have some kind of animosity now, or maybe he just didn't like me before, or maybe he was on the fence about me. Either way, though, I still think because he didn't apologize, I'm like, all right, now I gotta watch out for this down the line. So the bottom line is the manipulation and the worrying about people on YouTube is very weird to me. And that's why I decided to like enjoy this little break that I'm having right now and this vacation that I'm taking, because people were investing way too much time into this shit. It's to the point where I'm like, it's summertime, man. There's so much other better things y'all could be doing. I know no games are out, but do what I did. If there's no games out, just don't take a break. Like go away for a little while. Y'all don't gotta make shit up and be worrying about shit that ain't important. Go get a girlfriend. Go to the beach. You know what I mean? Like just go do something. Go do something. Like I took time off to upgrade my equipment. Like I said, not even just for YouTube purposes, just my equipment, my in my house stuff. Like I want my stuff to be upgraded. Yo, don't even entertain that account as far as the argument goes. People gonna say things, just let them say what they're gonna say. Just don't entertain that. I don't have a lot of mods right now because I had to unmod some people. Let me talk about this thing with the unmodding too. I had to unmod people. Yeah, she calling me mad late. It's too late. I'm not who sneaked this in anyway. I don't have to sneak this because no one's important for me to sneak this. I don't know why y'all think I need to sneak this. I have better things to do than worry about sneaking dissing somebody. I don't care about nobody on YouTube enough to be sneak dissing them. Let me be clear about that. I had to unmod a few people because of the actual sneak dissing he's talking about. People are taking sides based off the information. Now leave the account. The account is okay. He'll say something eventually and I'll block him. Don't worry about it. Just let him be for now. When he say something crazy, because he's getting to that point. That's how these accounts do. He's getting ready to say something. He's going to get mad at something I'm going to say. And he's going to say some stupid shit like some off the wall lie or something like that. And then I'll block him. So just wait. It's coming. He's going to give you what you want. He'll get blocked. He'll make another account. Just give it a second. You know, y'all been seeing this long enough to know how this works. But anyway, I had to unmod a few people simply because I noticed that they had stopped coming to my channel, but then they went in channels of people who keep saying my name. They were on channels of people who keep having an issue with me, who I don't have no issue with. So I looked at it as a situation like, let me just unmod them because clearly they decided to take sides in a fake issue. Because if a person got an issue with me who I don't have an issue with, and you stop coming to my channel and you're over there, that means you kind of just took a side. And I'm looking at it like, you know what, let me just unmod you. And if, you know, at some point you decide to come back and we get cool again, then I'll mod them back. But as far as right now, yeah, I had to unmod like a few people just because it was one of those things where I didn't understand why you're letting another person dictate what content you watch. If you were fucking with me for my content, you should still be fucking with me for my content, unless you got a clarification on whatever you're mad at. Because some people have heard things and they weren't true. Like I said, I just gave y'all two stories of two situations that happened currently still on Twitter, if you look them up, where people were thinking that it was me doing shit and they reacted to me directly and it wasn't even me. And all they had to do was pay attention and they would have saw that. So with that being said, some of the people who are mods, I did have to unmod them for that same reason, because they decided to get caught up in all of that drama and they decided to take sides in drama. And I'm not here for that. It's not that serious. Once again, it's not important to me. So if you're taking sides in drama and all that, I'm going to go to the side where I'm not worried about what other men are doing, put it that way. So that's why you don't see too many mods in the chat right now. Cass was good. And I see you keep saying a certain name in the chat. I don't know why y'all keep bringing that name up, because I don't talk about that dude. I don't have nothing to say about that dude. I see my name comes up quite a bit, and I still didn't say nothing about the dude. And the trolling y'all doing, that's not going to work. I'm still not going to say nothing about this dude. I'm still not going to say his name. It's not going to work. So y'all can keep saying the name in the chat all y'all want. You know, these tactics are really lame at this point. It's the same old thing. Then y'all get a clip and y'all say I said something I didn't say. We all know how this game goes. At this point, it's kind of corny, man. So y'all got to come up with new strategies to try and get clickbait. All right. So it looks like it's time to end the stream because the trolling is getting heavy. Any questions besides asking about another YouTuber? Anybody got any questions? Anything y'all want to know going forward? And do remember, follow me on Mixer and Twitch because I'm gonna start streaming gameplays on there. I want to start playing these games and streaming them, getting a little practice and testing out some of this new hardware I have. And that's it. So any questions anybody has besides asking me about any YouTubers, because that's corny. I'm not answering about no questions about no YouTubers. Actually, I do use GOG. I had The Witcher from GOG. I just recently got The Witcher on Steam. Something interesting about that real quick. My mixer is Jimmybgaming. Just real quick to let you guys know, though, that was something interesting that happened. I downloaded The Witcher for Steam, and my GOG account, my save files carried over to my Steam account. So that's kind of interesting. So I have my because I didn't have really a way of showing people that I beat The Witcher, but when I went on Steam to play it, my game saves are there. So that's pretty dope. I thought that was fire. I'm definitely not answering Cass. I can't answer that question. I have no comment about that. I don't even know nothing about like what's been going on with that situation. I have really not been paying attention. Anything related to drama, just to let y'all guys know, anything related to drama, I haven't been paying any mind to it. It's not that I don't care. Well, I really don't care, but it's that I just don't have time, and I can't be sitting up here worrying about what somebody who does drama is saying or doing, because I already know that if they're talking about games today, they're going to be talking about drama tomorrow, because that's what certain people do. So I can't really pay attention to their content, their Twitters. I'm not following a lot of these dudes. I'm not subscribed to none of these dudes. Like, I really I stay out of the loop, man. I stay out of the loop. I stay out of the loop when it comes to that type of shit. Because I know at some point they're going to say my name. They're going to talk about something from 10 years ago. Same old story, man. Am I a full-time YouTuber? No, I'm not a full-time YouTuber, obviously. Jimmy, how do you feel about, nah, I can't answer that. When we stream so we can run together. Oh, yeah, that's cool. You know, so you play some games. Cool. Very cool with me. AMD is cool, but right now AMD is still in a situation where oh man, somebody being crazy in the chat. See, one of the mods popped out on you. See, yo, what I was gonna say about AMD. AMD is very cool. AMD has a lot of power, but what a lot of people don't understand about AMD, and this is not a knock at AMD, but it's because it's not even AMD's fault. But Nvidia and Intel have most of the game and the CPU market shares. Nvidia, I'm gonna leave out because that's a GPU. See, let's talk CPUs with AMD, because AMD is a GPU and CPU. That's why I brought it up. I'm gonna stick to CPU for now. Intel has the majority of the market share, and AMD is coming back. But the problem with AMD right now is that they don't have the full third-party support, which means software like Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Premiere, Sony Vegas, Magix, all of the programs that a lot of us content creators use, it runs better on Intel CPUs because of the hyper-threading configuration and the support that they get from these companies, which is a form of collusion, in my opinion. But that's another subject for another time, because if I start getting into collusion, we got to get into like a whole bunch of stuff. But the bottom line is a lot of these companies work together, and a lot of these companies are working with Intel and not AMD. Now, this is not AMD's fault, but AMD suffers. Yo, Ryan, the professional, was good. AMD suffers because AMD doesn't have support as much support as Intel. So even though AMD CPUs are faster than Intel's, they don't perform as good when it comes to stuff like gaming, because the games are being optimized for Intel CPUs more than they are for AMD. So when you go look at benchmarks, you'll notice that a slower Intel CPU will get you more frames per second than a faster AMD CPU, simply because it's not the hardware, but it's the way the hardware is being integrated into the software. So AMD still kind of got to get the support it needs and the respect it needs from these third-party companies. that you know, deal with their CPU processors. Because like I said, hyper-threading on Intel works a lot better than our actual core on an AMD CPU, which is weird. Even though we know cores tend to run slower than the original core, it still shouldn't be that much of a difference where Intel's hyper-threading is beating AMD's actual cores. So there's something where the manufacturers of the chips are doing the right thing. However, the third-party company. He said, "This person keep asking why I'm staying on." So I'll repeat that real quick, because the drone's heavy with you. I'm staying out the drama is because y'all corny, y'all made it boring. It was fun to troll and go back and forth, but it gets when remember 2014 is when I came here. 2018. How long do you guys keep the same jokes going? How long do you guys keep the same energy going for one thing? If I keep watching Dave Chappelle stand up over and over and over and over, right? It's funny the first 5 times. 10th time, it's not funny. The 15th time, it's not funny. The 20th time, it's not funny. So what you guys understand is when you have a drama that keeps going and going, after a while, it's corny. And then know it's corny, so what do? They start adding it, they start remixing it, they start spicing it up, start doing all kinds of things that are not true. They just start manipulating it. So I'm staying out of this because at this point I've seen it already 1,000 times. It's old to me, new to you, old to me. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm kind of over it. I'm just over whatever the episode last season, riding with Jimmy, was about. You know what it was about. Next season, I'm not worried about that. That was good, family. I appreciate that donation. That's a big donation too. But you kind of got to move on. You know what I mean? And plus, I feel like my channel started to go in the wrong direction because my channel was about game reviews and informative content. It's not about what YouTubers said. What this is not drama. You feel me? So you got to kind of take a stance. Am I going to turn into a drama channel, or am I going to stick to what we're going to do? So I owe people better than that. I really don't care about what other people do on the internet. Said Jimmy, let's get real. Weapon more drama, never get old. You know what? Drama is one thing, and I understand. Like, I'm not against drama, believe it or not. I'm against the same old shit. If it's authentic, genuine, if it's a situation and niggas got to get that smoke, that's fine. If I got to get that smoke, I got to give out that smoke. That's fine. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not sitting up here on some Gandhi shit. You know, there's a saying, I believe in the Lord, but I still got my rifle, because when the beef is on, best believe I can't cop my Bible. Yeah, that's pretty much the approach here. Don't get me wrong. I know things are going to happen, but not this fabricated shit, not this fake shit, not this stuff where people are creating situations. And honestly, when they say it's peace, prepare for war, and when it's war, prepare for peace. At the end of the day, things are going to happen. Like, I'm completely understanding of that. But all this fabricated shit is what I'm talking about. People making up issues, people forcing things to be issues, manipulating, going as far as to imitate somebody and cause fights. Like that is corny, man. Like, you're trying way too hard to make an issue out of something. He said, I hate so-and-so, but I can't deny the drama was entertaining. Yeah, that's some people are good at drama. Some people are good at it, man. Some people are very good at it. And, you know, that's the thing about drama. Some people are, that's what they're here for, you know, but I hate to say this, but I'm going to say it because it's the truth. It's a difference between being good at causing problems and being entertaining. And granted, being good at causing problems is entertaining, and being a content creator. I'm a person that believes in being creative. I don't want views from getting on here and talking about people. I want views from being creative. I want people to respect my creativity. I want people to look at my work and say, yo, that shit's dope. And granted, it's very hard to get that done, but I would prefer to get respect for my content rather than get respect for being a fucking problem, a knucklehead, a troublemaker. I got better shit to do. Honestly, I'm too old for that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, that's something that's cool maybe if I was 21, But I'm too old for that. I'm too old to be running around like, hey, let me get on YouTube and start messing with people. Let me get on Twitter and start talking about people. Too old for that. Too old for that. So I can't be sitting up here entertaining that. But at the end of the day, man, the reason I'm staying out the drama is because I got better things to do. And why the hell would I be seeking out drama anyway? It gets you views. I proved that. I could get up here all day and get into the smoke and get the views, but I just didn't want to do that. It's not entertaining. It's boring. It's like the same movie over and over. You can't keep watching the same movie. Well, I'm gonna come with the same issue. It's been 2 years. I'm gonna the same problem with the same person. I mean, at a certain point, y'all should get tired of it. Anyway, that's it for the stream. I mean, just wanted to make a quick stream, touch base. Y'all better dislikes in there because, like I said, at some point throughout the day, I will probably disable the dislike bar just because I can. You know, like once again, y'all think I care about this stuff. I don't care. So, you know, maybe I'll leave it up. And when you give me 100 dislikes, and I'll disable the dislike bar. Give me 100 likes, I'll leave it up. Whatever. That's like some YouTube talk. But anyway, it is what it is. It's not that serious, man. YouTube's got to make their own waves. I mean, you got a lot of YouTubers that got good content. I watch a lot of YouTube videos that they have good content, but nobody watches their shit. And honestly, you know, that's sad, but it's really about what you got going on and you know, creating an opportunity for yourself. Jimmy, you saw the leaked Spider-Man full game footage? No, I did not, because I don't want any spoilers for that game. I plan on getting that game early, so I don't want to see any spoilers until I get my hands on it, so I could give a real good impression of that game. I want to give a good impression of that game without any spoilers. All Ubisoft games this generation are extremely fire, including Rainbow Six Siege. I agree with that comment. I agree with that comment 100%. But anyway, man, I gotta get out of here. I do gotta go pay the bills. You know what I mean? He said I didn't want. I saw the footage you're talking about. Like I saw the actual thumbnail. I saw the video. I just didn't click it. Like I said, I didn't want to spoil it. The Sony TV. How's the Sony TV? The Sony TV, the screen is shattered. If that's what you want to know about the Sony TV. I went to Best Buy and had a huge disaster happen to me. I have to make a video about that. It got so bad that the Best Buy corporate office had to get involved. There's a lot going on behind that, and pretty much I have another TV right now. I have a TCL and I have a Sony. I have two TVs. It's a long story. I'm looking to get a Samsung QF8N, which is supposedly going to be a top of the line full array TV. So I'm probably going to be getting that after I finish building this PC. But I'm going to tell y'all that story in another video. I need to warn y'all about what happened to me at Best Buy. It was a horrible story. It's a true story, and it's something that really, really was fucked up. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I need to do that video just to warn y'all. Be very careful with Best Buy, because apparently when I called corporate and told them what happened, there was other people who had the same problem, and I can't wait till I tell you that story. If I had another 20 minutes, I could tell you that story now, but it's better that I actually make a separate video addressing this, because they asked me to send this to the corporate office too. So when I make this video, I'm gonna send it to them because they want to. They told me send them whatever I can. They told me that they would prefer I don't make the video, but I'm gonna make the video and send it to them anyway because I want everybody to hear what happened. So that's another video. Maybe I'll do that later, but sometime maybe this week or next week do that video. But I have two TVs. It's a long story what happened. It's fucked up what happened, but I'll get into it. But for now, let me get out of here, man. I'm waiting on that NVIDIA TV 65-inch. That joint gonna be like $4,000, bro. It's worth it though. It's gonna be 4K HDR with 1 millisecond lag. TV look fire, but you know you got to know what kind of HDR they're gonna use, what kind of processor they're gonna use, because NVIDIA has not been known for making TVs. And you got with 4K TVs, you got to watch the processors now. That's like the new thing. If it has a bad processor, it's gonna upscale bad. it's a lot of things you got to watch out with these TVs, bro. It's ridiculous now. It's to the point where just ask somebody that knows about TVs, tell him what you want, and you know we'll be able to tell you what TV to get based off what you do. Like if you watch a lot of sports, there's a TV for that. If you watch a lot of movies, there's a TV for that. If you game, there's a TV for that. If you do all three, there's no TV for that. Like you just, it's so much shit with these TVs, bro. So the best thing to do is if you know somebody like me or somebody else or whatever, and depending on what you want to do with the TV, because I'll take people's opinions, and people think that I don't know what I don't know about TVs and shit, but actually I do. Of course I know about it, but I like to hear other people's opinions to see if they know what they be talking about. But at the end of the day, yeah, be careful with those TVs, man, because there's a lot of shit out there. You could go spend a whole bunch of money on a shitty TV, because people tend to think the more money you spend, the better your TV. That's so far from the truth, bro. So far from the truth. You could spend $3,000 and have the shittiest TV on the market, bro. Really, it's crazy. Nvidia plans on bringing out 55-inch TVs for $4,000, but we don't know if it's gonna have Dolby HDR, if it's gonna be HDR 10 plus. We don't know. You got HDR, you got HDR 10, you got HDR 10 plus, you got Dolby Vision, you got other processes, you have this upscale conversions, you have all of these things, man. You have input lag, you got hertz per second, frame rates, you know, different resolution and frame handling. It's so much shit, bro. So much shit. So anyway, I ain't gonna get into all that. I'll do that in the Best Buy video. I need to make that video and warn y'all, because my Sony TV that everybody keeps asking about, the screen's completely shattered. All right, but I'll get into that in another video. I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all have a good day. Yo, shout out to everybody that came through, man. I appreciate you. Hit up GLM. Why should I hit up GLM? Why, he knows something about it? I love my Sony 800D, but the remote and menu sucks. Yeah, Sony has a problem with having laggy engine, but Sony has a good calibration configuration for their TVs, so you're probably getting a very good picture versus somebody that brought a non-Sony TV and the 800D series in that range. So you still did good. You still did good with that 800D, but you would really love the 900F, man. If you got an 800D, you would love that 900F. Trust me, bro. You would love it. You would love it. It's a good TV. I give them that, man. For that price range, that's probably the best TV you could get. I give them that. I'm not a huge Sony fan, obviously, but I have to admit when some shit is fire. That shit's fire. Anyway, I'm out of here, y'all. I've been trying to leave for the longest. I'm out of here. Peace, y'all. Shout out to everybody that came through. I appreciate you.